Yeah.
I get to look at myself.
very egotistical there.
That's my favorite part about anything actually. It's just
Really?
a constant mirror of just me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, so hello everyone. My name is Austin, and this is the MYTC show. And today we have a very special guest. Introduce yourself, man.
I'm Jackson. I'm a student here at the college with Austin. We have a lot of classes together.
Yeah.
I work full time. I don't know. I'm just a guy.
You're just a guy? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, the first question I'll ask is, what do you think?
I think this is really cool. I like the whole green screen thing we got going on here, but it does not mesh my hair well at all.
It doesn't?
No, look. When I move my hair, it you can see the screen. Anyways.
It's not that bad. My biggest grievance though is that the green screen here is it's not big enough to cover the entire thing. It's just it's all hanging over here.
I should take my own, get a big green carpet. I think I have one at home. I can lend you it, but
I don't know how I would install it on here. I'd rather just not mess with it.
Sure. But yeah, it's a pretty cool room. It's a nice setup, and the soundproofing and all stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
I thought they would have I don't know, separate mics, but no, the mic's just up there.
And it gets the sound well and everything like
that?
Yeah,
it gets really well. I tested it, but it has a certain setting though. So it has on that machine there, right? It's like OBS.
Yeah.
That's a simplified OBS.
Even simpler than OBS?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna I'll show you after the set or after the recording, but you go into that box and then you just plug in a USB in there, right? You plug in a USB in there and then it just auto records.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, you press in there, it records and then it auto downloads onto your USB. You take it out, you plug into the actual PC, and then bam, you can watch it. Yeah, I'll show you later. But it's actually baby steps.
Well, I mean, if it gets you a recording and you can edit and crap like that later, I can swear.
Yeah.
My shirt's fine. My booty shirt.
No problem.
No.
Actually, where'd you get that from?
I got this from Spencer's.
Spencer's?
Yeah, at the mall. It was $25-$30.
What does the text say?
Anonymous.
Oh. That's kind of cool. Are your jeans getting more and more terrible?
They actually are. Today in class, what was it? I was messing with it and I pulled this one out, so now this one's gonna start getting bigger like this one.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't know.
Oh my god. So let me see. Let me pull up the questions. I got it.
Alright.
Yeah. So, what do you do, and what do you do for fun? Yeah.
What do I do? Well, I work full-time at Panda Express, and I'm a full-time college student.
Oh, yeah. So you're one of those big shots, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, like Anthony. I'm trying to become a manager. Over the summer, they're sending me to Austin, Texas to do manager training.
Austin, Texas?
Yeah.
You're going up in the central, right? Central Texas?
Yeah, so I'm going to have to go and do some manager training boot camp thing. I don't know what it is, but they're going to test me to see if I'm good enough, with a bunch of classes and stuff. And then
you have to have classes to become a manager?
Yeah, there's actually, even as a regular associate, they have this thing called the University of Panda, where it's
no way.
It's online courses that you have to take while clocked in at work on a computer that teaches you how to cook things and stuff like that. Completely useless. You forget it all the second you're done, but they make you do that. And the man, I was watching my boss do his because he's trying to become a regional manager, and it's economics questions if you're certain amount of sales and net sales and crap like that.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna have to do all of that, and then I'm going to have to open up a brand new store, and then yes.
Ooh,
and then after that I'd go back to my store here in my hometown, and I'll get to be an assistant manager there. But it's this whole 3-month-long process, and I gotta wait for the summer to do it.
So when do you have to go to the University of Panda?
University of Panda? That's all online. So it's I'm just gonna have to take a bunch of courses and stuff, and it's a few hours worth of classes, that's it.
No, when do you have to start doing that? After you become a shift lead or something, or what?
So I'm already a shift lead, and I've already gotten all that, but it's the step from AM. First I go to Austin, I do my training there.
Oh, okay.
And then I And then I have to do once I get like certified to become a manager, then I do my training videos.
Oh. Okay.
Then I open a new store.
Oh, okay.
And then I go and I'm the manager.
Right. So how much is the pay for the manager?
So right now I make $17 an hour. I'm about to get a raise to $18.50.
Oof, that's nice.
And then the managers make like $70K a year plus bonuses.
Oh, so full salary and everything.
No, not salary. It's hourly, but with the amount of hours I would work, that's around that.
Oh, okay. So it just converts to that.
Yeah.
We're using this room.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I'll probably have to edit this out, but
It's like a little section.
Yeah. So go on.
Laugh and I don't know. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna be able to pay for college, which is why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And then once I get out, I can get a real job. But I could make Panda into a whole career if I wanted to. I think the regional managers make like 200, 300K a year.
Oh my god.
But
You should become an owner at that point. Have you ever thought about it? Just like owning a couple pandas?
well, you can't. Okay, so the way franchising works versus like working for the company. So the one that I work for is part of like the big Panda company.
Yeah.
But, like the one here on campus, for example, is owned privately by someone else.
Oh, okay.
So-
franchising works differently.
Yeah, so it's like they have like most pandas that you'll see, like if you see one on like somewhere like I don't know, like the one on Staples, for example. or
Yeah.
The one that I work at is like owned by Andrew himself, the guy who like the CEO of Panda.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah, because like for me, right, I used to work at a McDonald's. I'm not gonna say where, obviously, but like they have like this like entire family that like is in Texas, and they would like, I guess they were the franchisee, but they owned like restaurants from like San Antonio, Corpus, like Houston.
like all McDonald's.
Yeah, like in the region, in the southeast region. So yeah, I mean, I thought that was like kind of interesting.
I think the license just for being able to open up a Panda, not including the cost of opening the store and stuff like that, is like $200,000 for like
$200,000?
just the right to open a single store.
Yeah, probably because you're like buying all the equipment and stuff, right?
No, that's just for the license to open.
Just
it.
the license.
Yeah. And
So how much is the total?
Dude, it's probably like 400 something thousand.
400,000.
I'm not gonna say exactly how much, but my Panda makes well over that in a year,
Oh,
for example. And like,
see.
I think the one on Staples makes less, but the amount of money that a Panda Express makes is ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay. That's very interesting.
And then after that, you give like a cut to Andrew. I think it's like 10 or 15% of your revenue goes straight to Andrew,
Yeah.
who's the CEO. But yeah, other than that, college here, computer science.
Yeah.
Trying to get Google internship. That's what I'm tryharding for.
Google internship. So which position are you going for?
So I want to do what my uncle's doing. He works in cybersecurity for Google. He's an E4.
Oh, what does that mean? Explain that.
Okay. So at Google, they have like for like when you work as like computer science related, they have like E1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe 5, and then after that you become like boss.
So that's just the tier. It's just the tiers, right, to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's like big raises. I think it's like just kind of like the regional manager. I think it's like 300 something thousand for like an E4 or something crazy like that.
Oh, okay. So your uncle's like up there, right?
He's up there definitely.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But,
Could you go into more details of like what your uncle does, or is that like private stuff?
I don't know. I know that he works on like the Google Cloud stuff. So he does like
Cloud?
security for the cloud to make sure that like your data is safe and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's very, very interesting. Okay. You want to move on to our next topic?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go on to a more casual topic. What are your top 3 games, huh?
Top 3 games. Number 1 is Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2.
Absolutely my favorite game of all time. I love every single character. That game brings tears to my eyes, and I'm hoping that they make a 3rd one because
They're going to make a 3rd one?
They should. I hope they did. They had like this event recently, which was like their 7-year anniversary, where they fixed the game and then hinted at it, and I was like, oh my god, Titanfall 3. It was just a stupid anniversary event. And then,
it's just an anniversary event?
Yeah, after the game has been broken for like 2 years because of hackers and they never fixed it.
Yeah, I saw Titanfall on Steam, and I was like, I don't know if I should get it, but I know you were talking highly about it.
It is so good. It's...
What do you do in Titanfall?
Okay. So, Titanfall, you know the whole like movement shooter thing that Call of Duty and stuff like that got into?
Yeah, like the whole like going to the walls and
Yeah,
shit.
they copied Titanfall.
Oh, okay.
Titanfall is a movement shooter done right.
Oh, okay.
And that is what is so good about it. Once you learn the tricks, like I would be like zooming across the map and like...
Oh, okay.
It's like one of those games where it's fun already as like a base, it's just a shooter.
Yeah.
And then once you figure out the movement, you're just like zooming around the map, killing everyone, kicking everyone's ass, and it's just like, it's great. And then not to mention, giant fucking robots coming down from the sky that you get to fight. And they
robots?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go on about that.
So like, you can call it on your Titan. And
oh, okay. So that's where the name comes from.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're like a pilot of the Titan. You run around, you're super fast. You call in this giant robot, which is super strong, and there's like, in the multiplayer, there's like a bunch of different classes. There's like one with a sword and a shotgun, and there's one that like steals shield from the other ones, and it turns from like a movement-based FPS into like a class-based like...
Class-based?
Yeah.
Oh, so is it like a summon or something?
It's
or is it like an operator? Or
it's like, it's kind of like... Yeah, imagine like an operator or like someone from like you call down your Titan and it has like its own abilities like an Overwatch character or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So you call down your Titan and you crawl into the Titan.
Yo, that's kind of cool.
And then you control the Titan and you're like this giant
okay.
force to be reckoned with on the battlefield.
Oh, okay. How's the story? Is the story good?
The story's kind of like cheesy, but it's perfect for the game. So it's like you like go through and you're like this little militia guy and you're like you become a pilot because of some unforeseen event that happens in like the first mission, and then you go through and you're fighting all of these nerds.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like my first game, or my number one game is probably the new Hitman.
The new Hitman?
Yeah, World of Assassination. I don't know, like I play that game religiously. like I'm like level 400 something, and that's not even like the highest level. It's like I believe you can get like level 2000 or some shit.
Jesus.
So I'm not like the best, but there's like so many maps, and you know with Hitman, right? It's like, yeah, it's just like a set number of maps, but what's so great about it is that you can play those maps like infinitely, because like there are always new combinations of like how to play and stuff. And there's just a recent new edition. It's called Freelancer, and it's good because it's like a roguelike.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you know, like Escape from Tarkov, right?
Yeah, I love roguelike games.
Yeah. So Hitman has a new mode where it's like, oh, you start off with like this one gun, and you know you can do like certain assassination missions and stuff, and you get more and more guns and more money and all that. But if you die, right? You lose everything that you carry with you. So stuff in your like safe house is good and all that. So it's got this like cool like extraction like shooter mode, which is super cool. Along with the assassination like missions and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't know that they did stuff with that. I thought it was just a story based like thing. I thought that's all it was.
Oh, it was a recent edition.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a recent edition.
I just love roguelike games. Like there's one I played recently called Cult of the Lamb.
Oh.
Amazing. Okay. It's like you go out and you do roguelike stuff and then you come back and it's like a town builder.
Oh, okay.
And you're like got like your little cult you're running. But number 2 game, definitely Castle Crashers.
Castle Crashers?
Just because of like the memories that it brought to me and like how important it was to me growing up. Like,
oh, okay.
I have this friend online. His name's Hunter.
Yeah.
My dad and his dad were best friends in high school. He lives all the way in California.
Oh, okay. It's not this Hunter we know, right?
No.
Okay.
He's from freaking Oregon, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
But he lives in California, and when I was like, before the Xbox One came out, like Xbox 360 days still, I was like young. I was in like elementary school.
Yeah.
My dad hooked me up with an Xbox and set me up to play with him.
Okay.
And ever since then, for like years and years and years, I've played with him every day as much as I can. And
are you still like
your green screen went out.
The green?
Well, cool. We're shifting. It's fine.
Is this still recording? Let's see. Okay, it's still recording. Okay. So that's all that matters. That matters.
We get to say, don't like what you see.
You still keep up with them?
Yeah, I played with him yesterday. I played the new Alien Hominid game with him, which came out recently, which was pretty good.
How was it?
It was good. I mean, it was like the old one, just more like arcadey.
Oh, okay.
And multiplayer.
So you mentioned something about what was it? You playing with him on the original Xbox, right? Or
the 360.
360.
Yeah.
I was a 360 kid as well. But the thing with me was that my parents, right? They were like, no video games. So, you know, the Asian stereotype.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So no video games. You should study and all that. But I was like a chubby kid, so you know they bought me the 360, but they only let me play Connect games, which was
Connect games because they wanted you to work.
They're like, you like games, right? I'm like, yeah, I like games. I want to play more games, and they're like, oh yeah, you get this Connect. I'm like,
did you do that weird like rafting one?
Oh my god, Connect Adventure?
Yes.
Oh my god. I'm like a seasoned veteran at all the 360 Connect.
Or what was the one with the dog? You know what I'm talking about, where you take care of the animals?
The animals. Yeah, I think you're talking about the Wii game, right?
Oh no, that was a Wii game.
Yeah, that was a Wii game.
So they had you play the Wii too? Did they make you do Wii Fit?
No. But I had all these 360 games that were only Connect, and I was like, God damn it, give me a real game with a controller. I remember I had to sneak out, right? I had to sneak out to Walmart late at night, and I had $20 on me. I was like, all right, I gotta get Minecraft for the 360. Because I can't live my life without playing a
without Minecraft.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. Because what I would do right before I bought my first games and stuff like that, I would just play the demos, right? I would just play the COD demo, the Minecraft demo, the Minecraft story mode demo, all the demos, because obviously I was I was raised in a household where parents were like, no games, no TV, no nothing, just books, study, education. So I never got allowance, but my dad would occasionally give me some money, and so I was like, all right, this is okay, I'll buy a game, and it's gonna last me for an entire couple months, shit like that. Yeah.
Games used to last me a few months. Now they last me a week.
Yeah. It's because we have jobs now. That's why.
Dude, work is just there's just no time for anything. So when I do sit down and play, it is so serious.
Yeah. So what games are you playing recently?
Right now, Mortal Kombat, MK1,
Okay.
City Skylines 2.
I know Asher's been crazy about it.
Asher adores that game. City Skylines is so good.
Yeah.
But it's such a niche game that not many people are into. So the second that I realized Asher liked City Skylines, he immediately fell in love with the kid, because I have never met anyone else who appreciates City Skylines.
Yeah.
So,
isn't that SimCity, basically, or
SimCity but good?
Oh, okay.
And in depth, to the point where I think in the City Skylines 2 I've barely touched it, but there's
God. They'll let him hear that.
He's got there's specific zoning things, and the traffic is supposed to be realistic and crap like that.
Okay.
Versus SimCity, it's just building. Oh, you need more of this building. Build this building.
Oh, okay.
But there's noise pollution. There's pollution. In the second game, the direction of the wind blows the pollution in a certain area, so you have to be mindful of that. And it's yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Did you talk about your second game, or?
Oh, I talked about my second one was Castle Crashers. The third one is Minecraft, because I have tens of thousands of hours on Minecraft collectively between PC. To the point where, when I was younger, before I was able to get a job, I built things on Minecraft professionally and got paid for it.
No.
Yeah. So
built what?
Maps for servers and stuff. Or, you know how Bedrock has the marketplace?
Yeah.
I would build maps for the marketplace.
For Bedrock, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you would sell them on the marketplace for a company. It was a freelance work, to where I wouldn't do it directly.
Oh, okay.
But I wouldn't sell it through me, because I was a minor.
Yeah.
But I would work for a company. They would have a set time and amount of pay that they would do for the project.
Yeah.
And you would finish it.
Yeah.
And then it would go through. The company that I did stuff for was a company that a group of builders did. I think it was called Apex, something like that.
Yeah.
And I worked with a few companies after that. But that was the first one, and it was partnered with this company called Blockception,
Yeah.
which made a bunch of like kid-friendly like adventure maps with like animations and stuff. And they had this server called Galaxite.
Okay. Yeah. Go on further with that.
They had built a couple of their like iteration of Bed Wars maps.
Oh. Okay.
Those I did for free, and then I did this one that was like this big pirate map, and between a team of like 8 people, the payout was like €1,000 because it was a British company.
Oh, okay.
So based on how much you did, you got a small chunk, and I think I.
So it was like over 1,000 basically.
Yeah.
So that was your biggest project?
That was the biggest one that I worked on that I actually finished because it took forever, but it wasn't even the one that paid the most.
So which one paid the most?
I worked for this smaller company that did like, it was like a smaller server. They were like making a map for like a faction server.
Oh, okay.
And it was crap. The server died, but they paid me like $200 for what took me like 5 hours worth of work.
Oh, okay. That's considered good, right?
Yeah, that comes out to like a shit ton an hour because like what I did is I went onto Java Minecraft.
Yeah.
And I would use like special tools to build it super fast and then transport it to Bedrock, and I'd be like, here you go.
Oh, okay.
And they would think, wow, you did this all by hand, you're so good. There's like a bunch of kids who didn't know what they were doing.
Wait, so I need to ask this. So did you did they like let you work as a miner, or did you have to go through someone else? Like, I'm pretending to be my dad or whatever.
No, they let me work as a miner. They would just PayPal it to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like, because I wasn't making, I think once you make over, I think it's 2 or like 4,000 from like something in a year, that's when they start like taxing you on it.
Yeah.
But like I was beneath that, so like they didn't really care about my money.
Oh,
nor was it official enough to where like the IRS or anything was gonna get mad at me for doing it.
Yeah. Okay. Because I know I would try to sign up. I know I tried to sign up for a PayPal account, and I was like, I don't know if I should like lie or not, like about like the birthday and like the social security shit. So I was just like, all right, I'll just put my real date in, and they were like, no, you can't do this. You broke our terms of service. We'll ban your PayPal account. I was like,
so I ended up having to switch to Cash App actually, because I tried opening up a brokerage account when I was 17 on PayPal, and now I'm permanently banned off of PayPal.
Yeah, same. That's what I was just talking about.
I put like my real social in. And then they were like, hey, you're a minor, you can't do this. Never use it again. It's been like a year and a half and I still can't even do it.
Yeah, I'm banned on PayPal.
Yeah.
So, oh my god, so we're the same in that aspect. What do you use now? You use
Cash App,
yeah,
Apple
same.
Pay, Venmo, whatever it takes to get my money.
Yeah, I mean, luckily we're adults now, so, you know.
Yeah, I get my paycheck direct deposited into my bank, so.
Oh my god, that reminds me of like, what is it? You know whenever you go on Steam, right, you go into like an M-rated game and shit. It's like, please enter your date of birth.
Oh yeah, and it would make you like re-enter it, like you lied the first time.
Yeah. So I just put mine like 18 something, 1876. Like, oh wow, you're so old.
I always did mine like with my birthday.
Yeah.
Just to the point where I was 18.
Oh, okay.
So like it was more, I don't know, I felt sneaky that way, even though it made no difference.
Yeah. I don't know why they have that. Do you know why?
I mean, I think that there's some states that have like certain laws or regulations with stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Or I know internationally other countries have it, so I think they just did it as a precaution. But
it's like if you're only click this if you're 18. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I haven't talked about my second or third games. So my second favorite game is probably going to be Doom Eternal. Actually,
Doom Eternal is so good.
It's so
good.
Yeah. We talked about this in English, but when I was playing that game, right? Like I've never played a shooter like Doom before.
Really?
And then I hopped onto Eternal, and I was like, why am I getting like adrenaline, dude? Why am I getting goosebumps, dude? I was like playing the first map, and I was like, I got my ass slapped, but I was like, this is not that bad. This is actually good.
Did you play the first Doom?
2016 or what?
Yeah.
No, I have not. I've only played Eternal. I know 2016 everyone likes that one, but I tried getting into 2016 and it's just not the same.
You can't get into it after Doom Eternal.
Yeah,
because Doom Eternal is the expansion on the original. So when you play the original, it's like, well, all this stuff is missing.
Yeah. Because I tried getting back into it. I was like, okay, Eternal's so good, I gotta play the original. But like, I couldn't match up. Because like with because like every time I would play it, right, like it's just like the best like metal music, and like it's like you're like swinging all around the place. You're like flying all around the place, and like, oh my god, it was just so much fun, dude. And the glory kills were so good.
I think Doom 2016 had like better glory kill animations, and like the music was better because Doom Eternal just took 2016's music and then put on like a few tracks that weren't that good. So like But Mick Gordon is the name of the guy who made the Doom soundtrack. He did such a good job. It's like a piece of work. Best game soundtrack I think I've ever heard.
I still listen to like the soundtrack, dude. Like I don't play the game anymore, but I still listen to it, you know. It's not like on my playlist, you know.
I'll like, okay, so I'm a metalhead, so I like metal music, so like I have some of their songs, and I have like a playlist with a band called Slayer.
Oh, okay.
And the Doom soundtrack combined. Yeah. Which is like, Slayer does like, they have some singing songs, but a lot of it is more like instrumental metal music that doesn't have singing.
Okay.
So it's like my music to sleep and study to playlist.
That's just study?
Yeah.
That's so hyped, dude.
You know, I don't know if you've heard, but sometimes I'll walk into class blasting like Cannibal Corpse music and stuff like that, and everyone looks at me and I'm just like, what do you want?
You said you were mentioning you're a metal guy, right? So what other bands do you like?
My favorite band actually isn't a metal band, it's Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
But I like Korn, Slipknot, Pantera's really good. I don't like Metallica, it's really basic and kind of annoying.
Yeah, that's like the only name I know. That's how you know they're normies.
There's like a smaller band called Snot that I like.
Oh, okay.
Well, not smaller, he's just dead. They only released one album and the dude freaking died, so they... But it was really good.
Who died? The singer? Or
I think it was the singer.
Oh, that's sad.
A lot of metal bands have like crazy lore, like members getting removed from the band and stuff like that, and then people dying.
I know there was like what was it? I saw from you know Moist Critical, right?
Yeah.
I know he talked about his favorite band, like Led Zeppelin or something.
Led Zeppelin? Okay.
Yeah, it's like the singer like being like a pedophile or some shit.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm like accusing someone wrongly, but in this video, like one of like the head singers was just like, I don't know, a bad person or some shit. He was going on about it.
But that's a lot of bands though. Like a lot of musical artists are just bad people. Like, let me think of an example of like a modern person. I mean, he's dead now, but X.
Oh.
Have you seen the documentary of X?
Oh, like Tension, right?
Yeah, XXXTentacion.
Oh, okay.
It's a really good documentary, but it just barely taps the surface of it. But he like tried drowning his girlfriend in a bathtub and like hit her, and then he went to jail for it.
Oh, god. And
then he started calling her a liar and stuff, and all of his fans like hated on her and stuff.
Oh my god. Speaking of like rappers, dude, remember that one guy that was like, he killed some of his friends or some shit, but like before that he had what's that song, like Murder on My Mind or some shit?
Oh, YW Melly. Yeah,
he just revealed all of his intentions. He's like, I killed people.
I'm pretty sure he actually went to court recently and got off, despite that song, because it was just a song. It's the same thing with like, 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
When he was going to jail and stuff for like his stuff, his argument was, it's just a persona. It's for the sake of the music. And then cut to him like dancing with like an AK and recording music videos with real gangs.
When did he go to prison, 6ix9ine?
I don't know. It was like right during COVID, so he got out of it and got on house arrest.
Oh, okay.
Or I think if he did go to prison, he wasn't for long.
I think he went to prison like 2018, I think. I'm pretty sure. Or 2019.
Yeah, COVID like messed up all of his stuff, and he like used it as an excuse to be like, I don't want to get sick and die, and got out.
Yeah. Yeah, COVID was something else, man. Oh, actually, I want to know.
Huh?
How was your COVID experience back in high school?
Dude, I fucking sat in my room, turned on my Zoom meetings, played video games, and watched all of Naruto in a month.
Oh, okay.
All of Naruto in a month. I spent 8 to 10 hours a day watching Naruto.
Okay.
And I still had a 4.2 GPA when I graduated high school. It was just like...
Did they just not care? Because like, I know my school, they made us like turn on the webcams and shit.
Oh, they made me do that too. but I had a still image of myself set as my background, and I would just put something covering my camera.
I know Anthony did that as well, but
Yeah.
he made his like a video and it was like looping
Uh-huh.
some shit. Yeah.
I did that eventually once they caught on.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
I had like this. My chemistry teacher would like make us have another computer or screen recording our first screen to make sure that we
What?
weren't looking stuff up during tests.
No,
So I
explain
did-
explain that.
So okay, I had two. The way I did it because
Okay.
I wanted to cheat still because I hated chemistry.
Of course.
Is I had my laptop right here looking at me,
Yeah.
the one that I was working on. I had another laptop here,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
facing my screen.
Yeah.
So where all you can see is my screen.
Yeah.
So I would just go on this laptop and look stuff up on here while I was on my main laptop doing my work.
Oh, okay.
But
So he made you like have a separate laptop just to record?
yeah, or like you could use your phone or something. But I was like, oh, my phone doesn't work because I would have my music in. I didn't want to fucking ruin music for some stupid.
Yeah. I was thinking you could just like, I don't know, just say like, oh, I'm poor. I only have one device. You know, you can let me off. You know.
See, there were kids that did that, and then she had the school sanction them to get a second free laptop just for the purpose of
Oh
doing
my god, that is so petty.
that is extra. And you know what? Everyone cheated still anyway. Sticky notes behind the computer screen, stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Chemistry was the worst class I've ever taken. Because she would teach things, and this is when we went into hybrid stuff, so I would...
Yeah.
And when we were in class, she would have us face away from her desk to where she could look at all our screens. And she would watch the Zoom and then look up and look around and like
Oh,
make sure we
no.
weren't cheating.
Oh my god.
So I still cheated on my laptop, and I would look. So like the Chromebook had like the screen and then a little black strip.
Yeah.
I would look in the reflection of the strip to see when she would turn, and then I'd alt tab away to my.
Ooh. Did they give you Chromebooks too?
Yeah.
Because our school, they gave us like just Chromebooks if you needed one. I was like, oh wow, it's so generous. It was like cheap plastic shit, for like
Yeah.
$50.
But I also had my own Chromebook that my uncle who works at Google gave me.
Oh.
Because he was like, oh, they gave me these here. I don't want them.
Oh, were they good though?
They're Chromebooks.
Oh,
They were nice Chromebooks, but the nice Chromebook is like.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I tried jailbreaking it because you can jailbreak a Chromebook to run Linux instead of Chrome OS.
Yeah. You can jump. I thought you could run like Linux onto Chrome OS.
Well, Chrome OS is a Linux-based system.
Yeah.
Actually, so is Mac OS, but it's a Linux-based system. So there's like a way to change it to a full Linux system, and I was trying to do that. But then my assignment stopped working because I was using Linux OS, and
Oh, okay.
Canvas was iffy with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys use Canvas?
Yeah.
We use Google Classroom.
Google Classroom, that sounds horrible.
It was actually not that bad. How's Canvas?
Canvas is better than Blackboard.
Oh, okay.
Canvas is actually really nice. I really like Canvas.
Okay, yeah. Google Classroom was like super simple, super easy. It wasn't that bad.
Well, Google Classroom is too simple. Blackboard has a horrible UI and everything's confusing. Canvas is like everything's like neatly organized, much more so. To where like on Blackboard you have like your activity stream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Versus there's just an assignments tab that tell your assignments past due. Your assignments
Dude,
due.
Blackboard is so bad. It's like I'm trying to like what is it like, you know, just like backspace, right? Just like go back to the previous thing I was going to.
And then it exits you all the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Canvas doesn't do that. It opens up a tab within a tab within a tab within a tab. And then you
so stupid. It's so dumb. Apparently, we're changing over to
Canvas. Yeah, for good reason. The thing's great.
finally, Jesus Christ.
Still though, I still think Canvas has issues though. I feel like all these people who make these like education like software are like
Yeah.
either like something's wrong with them because they don't do a good job at all.
Like it made sense, right? It made sense that it was gonna be like shit like the first 2 years maybe, but like we're in the third year. Like why is it not like, you know?
Well, no, because we used Canvas before COVID actually.
Oh,
So
interesting.
we had been using Canvas for our assignments and stuff, and it was super nice because
okay.
yeah.
Because I haven't heard of like Canvas and shit until like after like COVID, you know.
I think I even used
Post-COVID.
Canvas a little bit in middle school actually.
Oh, okay.
So like
so they were around for a long
yeah,
time.
Canvas has been around and it's been useful,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah, like Zoom as well.
Zoom, Zoom's so stupid. I hate Zoom. Zoom's such a
I
stupid
know.
software.
Just like use Google Meet or like Discord or some shit.
Discord would be so nice. That would be so cool.
I know.
Imagine like getting to go to your class and like
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like chilling in a server or chilling in like in a channel or
Imagine
something.
if Discord did like a Discord education thing.
Yeah.
Like they could have made. They had like such a good opportunity.
No, I think now they're doing it, but it's like too late now.
Yeah, it's hella too late.
Yeah, because like when you open Discord, it's like, oh, are you part of a school? Like just enter this code and you can go to your school server. I was like, it's too late now. We're already all on Meets and Zoom.
Yeah.
Which sucks ass.
I don't know. I don't like
What do you like?
Zoom.
Zoom, yeah.
It's stupid.
What's anyway, let's move on to another topic. Cause what's your top 3 shows, TV, all that, movies, anything in that category?
That's a pretty broad category. My favorite movie of all time is the original Alien.
Alien.
Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
Sci-fi horror movie with the xenomorphs.
I saw that one scene where it's like the thing crawls out of like some like guy or some woman.
stomach.
Yeah.
It's so cool and like I don't know. It's like this whole series and then there's like Alien versus Predator and I've seen everything.
Oh, okay.
It's just a really cool sci-fi series. I love sci-fi. It's like
What's the premise of that movie?
of Alien?
Yeah.
So they go to an alien planet, right? And they're like, oh, they're trying to find life, and they find these eggs.
Okay.
And then this thing jumps onto this person's face,
Oh my god.
and then they go into a coma. They try cutting it off. The thing
Okay.
has acid blood, so they can't cut it off because they don't want to burn the person. And then the thing that was on his face just dies.
Oh.
They're like, oh, he's good. He can walk around. Guy gets really sick.
Then he becomes an alien?
Nope.
No? Okay.
And then, boom! An alien bursts out of his chest and crawls away.
Oh, that's the scene I saw. Okay.
And then it like grows into this giant creature that like hunts people down.
Oh, okay.
And like that's like the first movie, and then like the lady escapes or whatever. But as it goes on, like lore gets more deeper, and you get like more into like, oh, how do the aliens work? Oh, well, when they impregnate somebody through the egg and stuff.
Ugh.
That's kind of what it is. They it's like a
Okay.
parasite,
Yeah,
and when it
makes
comes
sense.
out, it takes some of the DNA from that like creature
Yeah.
and applies it to themselves to improve their own
Oh,
selves.
okay.
So like, in Alien versus Predator, have you seen Predator movies? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen those.
So in Alien versus Predator, the alien like impregnates a predator, and then
It just sounds so weird.
I know it sounds weird. I probably should use a different term. They get the predator with the alien in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, it comes out and it has like the predator jaws, and it's like super strong and stuff like that.
Yeah. Are those crossover movies?
Oh, they're in
I
the same
always
universe.
wondered. What?
They're in the same universe.
Oh, okay.
It's like they started separately, and then I think in Predator 2 at the end they like play an alien hiss noise, which like hinted at Alien versus Predator, and then there's Alien versus Predator 2,
Yeah.
and then I think that was the end of Alien versus Predator.
But yeah, like, I always wondered. I was like, I wonder if that's like a crossover because I know those are like 2 different franchises. So I never knew. I never knew they were in the same universe, which is kind of cool.
But favorite show is Naruto. Naruto, I had such an emotional connection to it because of how much time I spent watching it
Yeah.
in such a short period of time. Like my whole life was Naruto. A character would die and I would cry for days.
Yeah. Oh.
Like it was bad, but it was during
okay,
COVID
okay.
times. It was like I couldn't see my friends,
Oh.
so I guess Naruto was my friend. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'd say the one anime that was like that for me was like everyone's heard of this one. It's Sword Art Online.
Oh my god, I love Sword Art Online.
Yeah, it's.
Have you seen the new like elicitization stuff?
Yes. I've seen all. I've read all.
You've read it?
Yeah. You know how you're the JoJo guy.
Yeah.
I'm like the SAO guy. I've read all of
Is
the
SAO
arcs.
good later on?
It is extremely good. So, everyone talks about the infamous like second half of the season SAO1, right?
Mm-hmm.
SAO2 is alright, but SAO3 it's like
Okay, so when is the gun one?
Gun Gale. That's the second season.
That's the second one, and then the third one is
Alicization.
Alicization.
And Alicization is 2 parts, so it's
Have we seen both parts in animation already?
yeah. So
Okay.
Alicization is complete.
Okay, and then what's
Yeah.
after that?
After that, there's some side stories, and then I know the author is working on SAO4, not the anime, but like the books.
Yeah.
In SAO4, the premise is they're trapped in a VR world. Not VR. Not
Again.
VR, not VR. Not VR world, but
What's AR?
It's like no, AR was the movie, which is canon now to the fucking lore.
Yeah.
No, but it's a what's the best way to put it? It's a VR game, but it's like Ark, you know?
Ark?
Yeah, they have like an Ark, you know, like they play in a VR game that's like Ark.
Like a survival game.
Yeah. That's
pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that's like the latest, you know. That's like the latest books he's doing.
See, cut to the new JoJo chapters.
Yeah.
Part 9. Have you seen JoJo?
Yeah.
You seen the anime?
I've seen up till part 2.
Boy! How are you missing out on the greatest piece of fiction the world has ever seen?
I just don't
You
have
have to
time
finish it.
Yeah, I will.
But anyways, they take a character from so parts 1 through 6 are their own universe. Parts 7 through 9 are their own completely separate universe. Supposed to not be connected at all.
Yeah.
Part 9 has a character from part 4.
Oh.
And just exactly the same. Exactly the same. Looks the same, acts the same, has the same powers. No clue why, but it's the author's like self-insert of himself into the story. So he introduces him in part 9 again, exactly the same way. There's like a slight difference in like the look of his stand.
Isn't it like alternate universes, but like
they're not connected at all.
Oh, they're not connected whatsoever.
Not at all. They're just both JoJo.
Oh, okay.
I think the end of part 6, there's like they like try and like reset the universe. But the author went and said like, oh no, they're not connected.
Oh, okay.
So like people were like, oh my god, it's a continuation. They're just like, no, it's not.
Oh, so it's just a new like
a whole new universe.
So like the only connected is just like okay, the name.
But part 9 has like the first chapter I read, they talk about COVID.
No.
There's a femboy Joe Bro.
What's a femboy Joe Bro?
Okay, so Joe Bro is like the main JoJo's like friends.
Of course.
One of his like assisting characters is a fucking femboy. So it's a dude that looks like a girl.
Yeah. So it's like a trap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they like say it and it's like very well known. And then this cop comes and like police brutality like sexually assaults the fucking femboy.
Oh my god, no.
And then they just never talk about it again and they just go on throughout the show like nothing.
Oh, like in the manga?
Yeah, or the manga, yeah. So like they like something like really horrible and I'm like, what the fuck, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Don't talk about it. Never mention it again. They just move on. They did it for no reason.
I know there was like a Nazi scene in like the JoJo anime or something.
Oh yeah, part 2?
Yeah.
Part 2 has like there's like the Nazis, but it's like they don't ever directly say that they're Nazis. They just say, oh, the greatest German technology. They're all blonde hair, dressed like Nazis.
Ah, yes, the perfect race.
No. They didn't say that.
I was just joking. Oh, God. But yeah, SAO was like... I first watched... That was my first anime, actually. And I just stuck with that for like... I don't know, fucking years. And I still keep up with the book sometimes. I'm just like, let's see what the author is doing recently. Do you know about Do you know about the author's fanfic for SAO?
The author has a fanfic?
It was like way before he wrote the light novels.
Wait, he wrote the fanfic.
Okay. That was a bad way of putting it. So let's just say he added this special story inside of his web novel. And it just never made it to the actual light novel, you know? Because you know how Japan works, right? Where it's like, they make like web novels and shit before they make their official light novel.
Yeah.
So like in his web novel, there's this scene where, you know, Kirito and Asuna, they do the thing, you know?
They frick.
They do. But it never made it to the actual book, so that was his fanfic. And the author, right? He goes on. He's like, I was like ravaging Asuna or some shit. Like, oh my god, it was
like weird, like funny descriptive words.
Oh my! You can just imagine, just like, you know, very descriptive. Obviously, there's no like pictures or anything.
Yeah.
So he's like just describes like, the sensation was so good. I'm so hot. It was so hot. And I was like, dude, you need to calm down. You need to calm down.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, it was like it was supposed to take place in the first book, the first like Ironclad, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
so it's like, canon, kind of, that in the first SAO you can frick.
Yeah, it's canon. It's just never brought up again, but you know.
But why? it's just point.
So you know that scene in the anime where
he grabs her.
no, that scene where she pressed the button thing and she's like, you know, naked. She's like not naked. She has her underwear. Yeah. So, and then afterwards, Kira's like, ah, God, and then they just move on. You know, they forget about it. In the actual, in the web novel, right? The prototype, they continue from there. Obviously, it's not canon anymore, but like, you know, we can all imagine. You know?
My favorite thing from SAO, the coolest concept, was like the sentient AI little girl.
Oh, Yui?
Yeah, Yui. I was like mind blown as a kid. I was like, oh my god, it's a robot but real.
Yeah. I know they're making a VR anime, like a VR game anime that's heavily inspired by SAO.
They've already made like VR MMOs though.
Yeah. Like I know Overlord did it and all that, but
I played this really good VR game that was like an MMO.
Yeah.
Where like each class had like their own like specific like movesets, and there was like detailed like cooking and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And like I totally forgot what it was called. It was in like beta, but the magic system, you took a wand and you drew a picture in the air.
Is this Wizards 101?
This is just one class.
Okay.
In the Wizards class, you would like draw like a picture in the air, and like then whatever like the symbol was, it would shoot that magic out.
No way.
And like part of the challenge was like learning how to draw it as fast as you can, so I'd just be like in the air.
What MMO is this?
I totally forgot the name of it, but it was so cool.
That's so convenient.
And that was one class.
Okay.
And then there was like this other class that was like, it was like a typical knight and sword, and you have like a shield and like a sword, and you're like,
Yeah.
But then there's like certain skills where you swing your sword a certain way and it does things, and there's like parrying and like these complex systems.
Oh my god, yeah.
And
Okay.
then cooking was like you had to cook things to a certain temperature.
It was like those like mini games.
Yeah, you had to like cut them a certain way.
Yeah.
There was like dozens of skill trees. It was like RuneScape with like how many different things you could do, but it was all in detail.
Oh, okay. Is this game still around?
Yeah,
Oh.
but I just totally forgot the name of it.
Oh, that sucks.
I'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah, you just let me know. That sounds kind of cool.
I'll text it to you. You can put like a little asterisk to the name of it.
Yeah. yeah. So, let's see. What's my? Did you talk about your third thing or no?
My third show? Oh, it's JoJo.
Oh. So what were your other two things?
Alien and Naruto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait, no, I only mentioned SAO, right? Yeah. So another show I really liked. Have you seen Lucifer on Netflix?
The like live action.
Yeah.
I really like that show.
Yeah, that show is super good. I kind of stopped after like season, I think 4 or 5, because I just didn't have enough time. But I love that concept. It was so good.
I like Lucifer. I like those like live action shows that are like a little bit more like
Yeah.
serious tones, like The Boys. Lucifer,
The Boys is good.
Breaking Bad was really good.
Breaking Bad is amazing.
My dad watches this one called Yellowstone, which I can't stand, but it's like another one that's like.
It's like it's that cowboy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like kind of messed up media. Or
You like messed up media.
yeah,
What?
like I like Rob Zombie movies.
What the heck are Rob Zombie movies?
Oh my god, Rob Zombie is this director. Have you seen House of a Thousand Corpses?
No, I have not. This sounds like a niche movie. Is it?
It's kind of niche, but not really.
Okay.
House of a Thousand Corpses is like one of the more popular ones. He has his own rendition of Halloween that he did, which is really good.
Oh, Halloween. Is it part of the Halloween franchise? Or
I
what?
think so. It's like his version of Halloween.
Oh,
I don't know if it's like what point in the series it is, but it's like Halloween, and then like a Rob Zombie movie.
Oh, okay.
Like he makes like this music. Have you ever heard that song that's like Living Dead Girl?
Yeah.
He makes that kind of music,
Okay.
and then he goes and makes these really messed up movies. They're like really gory and disgusting and gross. And when I was like, like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
You
were getting into this stuff at 8 or 9.
My mom put on this movie called 31 by him.
Yeah.
First 5 minutes, there's like a really graphic sex scene, and she's like, "Oh, it's okay, cover your eyes." And I can like hear like the most disgusting shit I've ever heard in my life. And then it cuts to like this scene. These people get kidnapped. They get put into like this game.
Yeah.
Where like they have to like survive or whatever.
Yeah.
And like the first person challenge that they face.
Yeah.
Is like this little person.
What?
Like a midget.
There's a challenge where you have to face a midget?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a Hispanic one. He's a Hispanic midget. And he has like a really thick accent.
Okay.
But he's dressed as Hitler. And he has a little like knife. And he like chases them around and like stabs them.
That sounds like a great movie.
And then there's like, it's just really weird. But I don't know. I like movies like that. Or do you like horror movies?
No, I don't like them.
So you haven't seen Terrifier?
No, definitely not.
Terrifier is another really good one. Not Rob Zombie, but it's just a really good movie. It's like there's like this clown.
Yeah.
And it's like a slasher movie, but he's got this sense of humor.
Yeah.
Where like he'll do something really creepy, but it's really funny at the same time. Like he'll be like there's this scene where he like puts on these spinny glasses and he's like the character's like, "Why are you watching me?" And he's just like dancing around with his like little thing.
Oh god.
And then like 5 minutes later he's like stabbing someone. I don't know.
God, like the only childhood movies that I know about are like, or not that I've watched as a kid. You know, was it? You know, like those Nickelodeon movies, like like Shark Boy, Lava Girl. That
I love Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That movie is so good.
I had like nightmares, like whenever Lava Girl like became lava, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, and like Shark Boy like grew like teeth. I was like, what the fuck? Like what is this? Is this real? I was like,
dude. I wouldn't get nightmares from like this horrible movies that my mom would show me.
Yeah.
But then I would go and watch that Coraline, and I would get so creeped out by the spider lady.
Oh god, Coraline was. Oh god.
But watching Coraline now, it's super good. But like back as a kid, I was like,
the art style was just something else.
It's a claymation, the entire movie.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's why it's so different looking.
Wow, I never knew that.
It's so cool.
I mean, it's creepy, but it's very beautiful for sure.
It's really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, the only movies I would watch were like those, pretty much, as a kid. Like,
no, my dad would like try and lock down on stuff like that, and he'd be like,
"Oh, but he lets you watch." Like,
no, he didn't let me watch that.
Oh.
He walked in the middle of Little Hitler, like stabbing people, and he's like, he looks at my mom, and he's like, "Why are you showing him this?" My mom's like, "It's okay, I'm here with him." And I'm like, I don't know.
Oh god. So he didn't let you like watch like the kids safe movies or like...
No, he didn't like the like adult movies that my mom would show me.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Like I watched like this horror movie called The Mummy.
Okay.
I was scared of bugs afterwards because there's like this scene where like all the bugs crawl out of the guy's mouth and stuff.
Ew,
it was really weird. But
like normal movies he lets you watch, right? Like PG-13
like
all that.
And we used to have like these really good movies on like the little, what are they called? The little like cassette tapes that are like the VCR.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my god, those things?
Yeah. He had Spirited Away on that.
Oh.
And he never watched it. I don't even know why they had it. He had no idea this movie existed. To this day, he swears that he didn't have it. And so does my mom.
Nah, that's such a lie, bro. No way.
Because my dad doesn't watch anime at all.
He doesn't?
No, not at all. No, neither of my parents do. My parents are old.
Well,
My
yeah,
dad's like,
I
my
guess
dad's like
that makes
53 and my mom's like 40
makes sense.
something.
Makes sense.
But
like, what is this?
I watched it and I put it in the VCR and I was just like, wow, anime. And that's what got me into everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking about like these movies and talking about like childhood stuff, like, dude, remember like cable? Before,
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, dude. That those were the times, man. like that was my, you know we have iPad kid, like, you know what I mean, like,
yeah.
the iPad kid generation. I was the TV, like, cable generation. Like, all I would do, right, for like hours on end when I was like in elementary school or some shit, right? I was just like, oh, after school I come home, I watch like fucking Cartoon Network, and like, you know, the shows were okay, right? They were good. I know they showed like anime. They showed like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon.
Dragon Ball Z. Is so
They showed like what's some of the old shows, like what's that Coward Dog show? Was that
Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I love that show so much.
Like, just like all those like old like
Kids Next Door.
Yeah. Just those like cartoons and shit. and like, I swear to you, like, I don't know how I was able to deal with it. Because, like, you know, like those commercial breaks, right? Where it's like 5 to 10 minutes of commercials. I sat through all of that. Maybe that's why I'm so retarded. Because it'd just be like, oh, it shows you like 10 minutes of like this particular like cartoon or show, right?
Yeah.
And then it shows you like another 10 minutes of ads. And I just sat through all of that. I was like, and I watched that for hours and hours and hours.
So what I would do is I would know, like, okay, this show plays ads while this show's running, and like vice versa. I would swap between the shows. So like I would watch Kids Next Door, and then I would switch to Courage and the Cowardly Dog, because at the time they were like they would have ads at opposite times.
Oh, so you knew the schedule.
Yeah, like I was into that. I was
okay. I just watched whatever was on. I was just like, please have the show. Please have Ninjago on.
Dude, Ninjago! I forgot about Ninjago.
It's like, please have Ninjago
on. Or did you ever watch Power Rangers?
Oh my god! Which one?
I don't know, the one with the Golden Ranger. The original one with like the old like. I don't know. I don't even know which one I watched. I watched
I watched the Samurai one, which was super good.
Oh yeah, that one was good. Or did you ever watch the original Beyblade show?
The Beyblade, the anime, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was such a classic, dude.
Pegasus. I still have my Pegasus Beyblade.
You still do?
I still do.
I was like, because obviously when you're a kid, right? You're like, you would like believe everything. So you're like the TV show, they would show like the Beyblades, like, you know, the spirits and like the Beyblade stands, right? Like fighting each other.
The Beyblade stands.
I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's just like, I don't know, Pegasus, like the actual Pegasus hitting like the lion, whatever. And I was like, how come they don't do that in real life? And it only in like middle school, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, because it's all make-believe shit. But as a kid, I like believed all that. I was like, wow.
Despite
magical.
all of the crazy stuff that my parents showed me, and my mom, all the crazy stuff of media that I consumed.
Yeah.
I seemed like the sheltered kid in like elementary school through middle school, because I was like a teacher's pet and stuff.
Oh. Okay,
and I was super good, never did anything wrong.
Oh, okay.
And like, so like I just seemed like I was like none of that media was in my head, and then someone would talk about something like that. And me being the dorky little kid that everyone thought was weird, I would like talk to them about it, and they'd be like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah. That was the same for me too, cause like I'm like the quiet guy, right? Like, oh, you're so chill, you're always just, you know, not saying much. I was like, yeah, and obviously I did good in school and stuff like that, but I was always like that nerd stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh man, those were the times for sure.
Do you remember when people would be like, "Oh, you watch anime? You're weird."
Oh my god, I remember that. Okay. Let me tell you a story. So, okay. So, you know the private school me, Asher, Roy, we all went to, right? So, I remember going there 6th grade, right? And like we were all, or they weren't there around that time, but I was. Okay. Let me just explain how our school worked, okay? Let me just get into the real lore of it.
Okay.
So, our school, right? It was a private school. It had an elementary school, a middle school, and a high school. So,
the Bluff.
Yeah. So Asher, Roy, and I, we were there for the high school, but I came into the middle school by myself, pretty much. And like, you know, 6th grade, you come in and like, you know, you're meeting all these new people, right? And I kid you not, like, we were talking about anime for some reason, and they're like, you know, like the guys, right? They were talking about like, oh, there's this anime club. Oh my god, this is so dumb, right? I was like, yeah, it's so dumb. Yeah. I totally don't watch anime, and everyone's just like, you know, everyone's like, oh, let's go make fun of these kids that are, you know, watching anime. I was like, have fun, guys. I was like, I don't want to be called that. But yeah, like back in middle school, everyone was like, you know, I'll kill you if you watch anime.
Like, dude, and then cut to high school and everyone's like, dude, you're wearing a Naruto costume? That's so cool. Or like Dragon Ball was really big.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball was the one that I think broke the mold between like, it was like some Chad would be watching Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So like Dragon Ball was like the anime introduction for a lot of people who otherwise thought it wasn't cool. I feel like. At least for me in my high school experience.
You know what's so weird though? Everyone always let the Pokemon anime pass. like the Pokemon.
Or Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Yeah. It's like those shows were like, it's not anime. It's like, even though they were, you know.
They're like weirdly Americanized though.
I know. Which, oh my god, remember that scene in Pokemon where it's like jelly-filled donut? And I'm like, that's not a jelly-filled. That is not a donut, dude.
Oh yeah.
You know where Brock was like holding this the onigiri?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was definitely not a jelly-filled donut.
Like, it was a dumb scene. Yeah, I guess that's why, because it was like heavily Americanized.
Yeah.
So it just felt like
Localization is like a weird problem in anime, especially oh dude, in JoJo it pisses me off because like a lot of the stand names are based off of bands.
Yeah.
So like there's this one called like I was so excited because I was like reading the manga. It was like Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh my god. And then come to the anime, they just call it Chili Peppers. Or in the manga, in part 7, the main villain stand is called Dirty Dean's Done Dirt Cheap, which is obviously an A4DC song.
Okay.
And then in the localization, it's called Filthy Acts Done at a Reasonable Price. Just like, bro.
So what does Dio stand after?
Dio?
Yeah, Zawoldo?
Zawoldo? I'm not sure what Zawoldo is named after. I think it's just named after the tarot card.
Oh.
So like, part 3, all the stands are named after like tarot cards. So like, like there's like Death 13 is one, which is really good. And then Jotaro's is like Star Platinum, which doesn't make any sense because it's not a tarot card, but the world is it's a tarot card.
Yeah.
I think there's like tarot cards and there's like 4 Egyptian gods, and that's like all of the part 4s or part 3 stands.
Oh, okay.
But Dio is a rock star.
Yeah.
There's like a rock band, but it's like one guy. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
All of Araki stuff is like he loves American like culture and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
So like you look at like a lot of the things that he does and that he names his stands after are all like references to American shows or American.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with have you seen Chainsaw Man?
Chainsaw Man, yes, of course. Yeah.
Chainsaw Man, if you watch like the intro,
they have like unique endings too, which is so cool, so hype. But yeah, go on.
The intro, like to the anime, and like a lot of the times throughout the manga, there's like references to like American shows and movies.
Yeah.
And like I remember watching it and like only getting some of them, and I'm like, dude, how are these guys more into American culture than I am? But there's like this one that's like a reference to Pulp Fiction. And
oh, yeah, it's just like that. Okay.
Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
It's that what's that director's name?
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino. It's one of that movie, yeah?
Yeah,
I've seen clips of it. I haven't seen like the actual movie.
Such a good movie. It like it goes through the movie and like the timeline is out of order. So like it shows like this like 30-minute scene. Like the middle is like the middle is like the first scene.
Yeah.
And then it shows like this other scene which is like in the beginning, and then like a scene near the end, and then
Is it that one movie where it's like Samuel L. Jackson's talking about how much he hates pork or whatever?
Yes.
And the guy's like, bacon's good. He's like, but that's filthy. What was that one line? He was like, it's like rats like a rat could be like so tasty, but I would never eat it because like he's like a filthy animals. Like, oh, that's a great line. Yeah.
I think it says like, what about your dog?
Oh god.
The only thing I don't like about Quentin Tarantino is that he likes, like, in that movie, there's the only, because he acts in all of his movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is like a side character. Bro says the N-word.
Is he black?
No, he's white. He's whiter than me. But, like, he is just not afraid to just spew that out at any moment. I'm just like...
Yet he's not canceled. I mean, that's something for you.
I think it's because of the time that he was making his movies in.
Oh.
And like, it's just the character.
Is he still around?
He's really old. I think he made a movie like in the last couple of years though.
Oh, okay.
But he made a Kill Bill. Have you seen Kill Bill?
No, I haven't.
It's another... Kill Bill's okay. Nothing's a masterpiece like Pulp Fiction though.
Oh, okay. You should have mentioned that for your top 3.
It's not in my top 3 though.
Oh, it's not? Okay. But it is still a masterpiece?
Yeah. It'd be my top 3 movies maybe is number 3.
Okay. Alright, well, let's end it here. Thank you guys for, listening to us two talk about random shenanigans. Why'd you make that face? And, you want to, shout out, say anything before we call it a day? Anything?
Follow me on Instagram. That's all I care about.
Okay.
Let me see.
Let him promote his, Instagram.
QUASIFOUR.
Alright, and yeah, thank you so much, man, for stopping by. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Bye!